Hello? Are you working? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my thing said but my microphone wasn't working, but it seems to be fine. So, yay, you're here. Oh, I'm so sorry I forgot about Monday. Like, I did not feel good on Monday. I don't know if it was my allergies or what. I was literally on the couch all day. I didn't put makeup on. I didn't get out of my PJs. Like, it was a rough day for me.
You know what? Because like the first month, it was just me getting the swing of things. So I didn't know which days it was, like
I
Jen was
tried.
always like, Dee Dee, do this, Dee Dee, do that. And I'm like, okay.
I
So
try and
yeah,
do it the first Monday of every month, and then sometimes we throw in another one if y'all want to talk about something in particular.
okay.
But I just forgot. So, we'll give a couple minutes for everyone to get on. I have been crazy busy at the salon again, so my
Yeah,
life
because
is
it's
just like, yeah.
summertime. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's
spring is
picking
here, so
up.
everyone's like, I want to be blonde or I want to cut my hair off or whatever. So it's just been crazy. So it's just
What
been
products do you use at your salon?
Euphoria.
I haven't heard of that one.
So it got started from a guy who owned he used to work with Aveda. So it's a
Uh-huh.
similar kind of concept as far as like all the products are like naturally derived, like
Perfect.
no chemicals, anything
I
like that.
know non-toxic is life, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
recyclable materials for the packaging and all of that. So it's a really good company.
Yeah, I love anything non-toxic and like recyclable. I mean, that's how the world should be, you
Right.
know?
Exactly. I
Oh,
agree. How have
all the
things been going with
blonde.
your business, Dee Dee? I have been loving all of your lives and stuff.
I get so many questions about the products and stuff. So my stuff has been from me, and then my shampoo girls were the ones who actually purchased from me.
Nice. Yeah. I
My
think
on
that
my
happens a
shampoo
lot
team.
with people who do multiple like social selling businesses or networking
Because we get
businesses.
it, right?
Exactly. Hmm.
Yeah, and so that's been nice. But I'm just for the cause, right? Like, of course, the money is so beautiful. But I'm just gonna show up every day, Jacqueline, and just show it. I love the whole concept. I love following Chris. Like, she's pretty cool.
She's pretty awesome. Yeah. I can't wait. You're gonna get to meet her when we go to Dallas.
Yeah, that's what I'm like so excited.
Mhm.
It's such a like privilege and honor to meet like Monty is started from a family too, a husband and wife and father, son.
Mhm.
And it's just like incredible human beings because they don't have to, they can take all the money, they don't have to do this for us.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's so kind of them. I think they're just incredible humans and I love the concept. Did you see Kendra Scott? She transferred
Yes.
over. Like that's how beautiful social selling is. Like,
I was actually going to mention that tonight. Like, that's a pretty incredible opportunity. If anybody wants another business to get in on the literal ground floor, that's going to be pretty awesome.
exactly. Like everybody can do everything.
Hmm. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
We're great.
Awesome. I
Okay.
like your background.
I know she always has the best backgrounds. I don't even know how to do that. So I
Oh,
think Jennifer was going to join too, but like we'll go ahead and get started because I don't know if anyone else is coming on. And we want to make it quick. So first of all, I wanted to say I am super excited that everyone has been pushing out of their comfort zone and going live and doing all of the stuff that you don't want to do, but you're doing it anyways, because that's the stuff that works. So I'm super excited to see that. So proud of you. Every time you guys go live, I'm like, yay, oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, good, Jen's here. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, and this is kind of inspired by something I had a conversation with one of y'all about this. When you sign people up for a company like this, especially if you've never done social selling before, and if that's you, then I totally get you because that was me in the beginning. I had never done it. And when people sign up and then they don't do anything, I would get really hurt like inside myself, like, oh my gosh, what if I did something wrong, like I'm not helping them enough or whatever. But the thing is, like, this is that person starting their own business. You can't hold their hand and take them through everything, so you cannot take that to heart. And I did not realize that until I went to the Closet Candy retreat in August. And that was one of the things that they kept telling us, was like, when someone signs up and doesn't, do anything at all, like they're like, "No, I'm not making any money." And you're like, well, are you doing the things, like, and they're not doing it, that's not your fault. So you can't take it to heart. So just remember that. Kind of, I think part of the way these businesses work is adding people constantly to your team, and that is what kind of keeps the growth going, because people are going to trail off, and you only need, like, a handful of people that really love what they're doing, like, and support you, to really make your business grow, right? So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. If somebody doesn't want to do it, then that's not your fault. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. We have so many resources. If they want to do it, they can do it, right? Like, so I just wanted to say that, because it was really discouraging for me in the beginning, and I don't want y'all to feel that way. I want you to know that, like, no one is going like, why aren't they like making their person do stuff? No one is thinking that at all. That is not how this works. You are in control of yourself. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is getting people to sign up, like, back to those meaningful conversations. I know I talked about it a lot last month, and I kind of like trailed off with like that encouragement. So like every day, or at least a couple of times a week, or maybe even just once a week, and spending a little bit more time on it. But reaching out to people and actually having conversations with them that don't have to do with the business, that maybe aren't your customer yet, and starting these conversations so that you can then segue into like, oh, you would really like this outfit, and or you would really benefit from this business. Okay, so that you keep growing your network, because that's the only way this is going to work for you, is if you keep growing. Your customers can only buy so much, in a year, in a season, right? Like they can't spend $2,000 with you every month, right? I wish they could, but like they don't. So you got to keep on expanding that network. So on to expanding the network, different ways you can do it. Pop-up parties, we talked about that last month. Really important to try and do at least one a month. If you can do one every week, that's great, but I try and do one a month. I am a full-time working person, and I think most of us here are. And so it takes a lot of time and energy for me to do those. So for me, once a month works. Whatever works for you, do 10 a month if you want to, but once a month, try and at least do one. In order and how to do that, all you do is, someone just ordered from you, especially if it's a new customer, and you wait until they get the clothes, and then you ask them, did you like your clothes? And they say, yes, of course I did. And then you say, since you like the clothes, would you like to have a pop-up? Like, invite your friends online, and everything that you sell, you get a percentage of that back in a gift card, right? So if they sold $500, you're going to give them a $15 or $20 gift card, whatever you're comfortable with, right? Like, you can make your own scale, or if you want the scale I use, I can send you that graphic. But that is a great way to get new customers. And then another way, and I know I've talked to some of you guys in here about it personally, vendor groups. Does anyone know what those are? Like, you just like, let me know. Do you guys know what vendor groups are? I know I've told you about it, Jen. No, you never done them before? Vendor groups? Dee Dee?
The Facebook Marketplace?
No. So
Oh.
vendor groups are something that so it's a bunch of people who are in network marketing, but all different businesses. They get together, and they all have to invite a certain amount of people to the group. So let's say they have to invite 10 people. All right, so 10 customers of theirs to the group. And so everyone is selling something different. Everyone's bringing in different customers. And then for 3 days, a week, a month, however long the vendor group is going, you are able to post, 3 posts a day about your product. Okay. And then those customers are in there wanting to buy. That's why they're there. They're there to shop. and there's usually like a cost to join, say $10, and that $10 gets pooled by whoever the organizer is, and then they give away like vendor cash at the end for different games that were done during the event, and or purchases are always an entry, and then they get to pick who they want to spend that money with, and they get that, say $50 or whatever it is, $100 or whatever. So if you guys want connections to people who do vendor groups, I can give you those if that's something you're interested in. That's another thing that for me is really time consuming, because you want to go live, you want to make sure you're showing your face and meeting these people. And I'll be honest, most of my customers from those vendor events are the other vendors, more so than like people's customers, right? Those customers are in there to support their friend or family member. But the vendors, the other social sellers, like we were saying a few minutes ago, Dee Dee, those are the ones that support you. I have got some of my best customers. There's people on this team that are from vendor events. So it's really a great way to get yourself out there. So I personally, I only do one every 3 months because that's all I can mentally handle. But I know people who do like 5 of them a month. So whatever you're comfortable with, but try one or try a few, and see how that works for you. They really do expand your network a lot, especially if you're wanting to expand your team. So okay, so vendor events. And then any questions on that?
I would love to do that.
You want to do that? Okay, I'll send you some contacts that I have for vendor events. And then like I said, there's always a cost. Like they're usually $10 minimum. Like some people do $25. Just make sure you find out what the prize is, right? Like make sure all of that money is going to the customer spending, not into that person's pocket. I don't do those ones. I've been invited to those, and I'm like, you're just taking $25 of my money and you're not giving anything away. I don't think so.
You're gonna call me Skip.
Yeah. So, but I'm not going to introduce you to people like that. So the people I know, like they're really good groups. I've met some really amazing women in it. Okay. So the other thing I want to talk about is scheduling posts. I know some of you have been doing it. I can tell because it's like during working hours and you're posting things that are like older inventory. This kind of goes with what Danielle talked about in her Closet Candy live she did today. I don't know if any of y'all got to watch it, but basically, yes, we get new releases every day, which is really exciting, but we have so much inventory. So you can use the VIP, Closet Candy VIP chat, where customers as well as other stylists post their pictures in there. So you can just take their pictures, take the caption they put, and just post that and then add your link to it for that item. That's a great way. Closet Candy Crushers, where we post the new releases every day. People post the pictures of them in the outfits. Go and just look through those and snag pictures of people in the clothes that are in stock and post them. And then in our sizing chat, I'm sure you've noticed that some of us post pictures and videos all the time of things that are in stock. As soon as you see someone post those, save the pictures and the videos, and then set up, or you don't have to do it as soon as you see it, but like when you have time, schedule that post out. Like that's why we post them in there, so that you guys can use them. They're not there to like make you buy the outfit. Like it's for you to use in your group. Okay, so do that. And then that moves me into fit videos. Okay, so when you buy a new outfit or a new item, as soon as you get it or as soon as you can find the time to do it, make a fit video of that item, even if the item is sold out, because it's probably going to come back. All right, so make a fit video that's a pre-recorded video of you describing what the outfit is. And if you need help on how to do fit videos, we can talk about that. But do that, take some photos in it so you have those ready to go so you can post them and share them in the sizing chat. The more that our group, our team all see each other's faces, like that's where we get our community and our close-knit like friendships from. But if you're never like talking in the chats and stuff, they're never gonna know who you are, right? And I know some of you guys have already been highly noticed by the owners and the, you know, the people who've been in the company for a long time. And so that's just another way for you to get, you know, more exposure in the company. So don't be afraid of doing that. Don't be embarrassed. You're going to be hit with tons of compliments and what have you. So don't be afraid to do that. Stories,
Jacqueline,
you guys, go ahead.
I was just real quick about you're saying like do the fit videos as soon as you get something and all that. There's a couple of times where I posted things that are not on the website anymore, or they're just completely out of stock. And it's almost like I don't want to post it anymore or don't want to post it yet until it gets back in stock because you know, for whatever reason, I get a ton of questions on the ones that I post and they're out of stock. And I'm like, what about the ones that are like in stock? Like, why are we focusing on that? You know, but
yeah, don't post things that are out of stock. Don't do that. Save them though, like in a folder in your phone or whatever. Save them for when they are in stock because they're going to come back.
Okay.
I know. So I get the whole idea, just post it in the CCB because like my phone, I'm saving stuff all the time. So now I'm getting how you're saying, just post it in the CCB because it's already saved in there. I don't have to go through my files, my lost files.
Oh, there's your face. Hi.
I'm in the car. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know. Cause I like what Dee Dee was saying, there's so many pictures. It's like, I need to like somehow organize everything because like, instead of trying to scroll and try to find like, oh, I know I have these pants or whatever. I'm trying to find them. Like, is there like
do you have the ability to make folders in your photos? Do you have an Apple?
Yeah, I have a iPhone, but you know how it just still takes up the space because it's not actually generating in just one folder. It's still on the main like photos, you know, and then how you can obviously find them. But that was my problem, is like it takes up so much space in my phone. And then I'm like, what do I keep? What do I get rid of? You know?
I have mine set to everything goes immediately to the cloud.
Oh,
Like, so it doesn't take up my phone storage. So,
Mm.
and I know if you don't have an Apple, you can't do that. But like, if you have an Apple, just like have everything immediately download to the cloud. Sometimes it takes longer for especially if it's a video, to download back to your phone when you want to share it. But I mean, you do what you gotta do.
okay.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm having some memory issues on my phone right now. And so a way that I've gotten around it is I open up my laptop and then I open up like 4 or 5 different tabs. One of them being my boutique, one of them the girl gang picture one. And instead of like saving them or downloading them, what I do is I just copy the picture and I immediately go to my boutique and do a post and then just kind of schedule it that way, where it's like I'm just going back and forth between tabs, copy pasting without actually saving them. So
All on your laptop.
all on my laptop. So I don't have to like take up more memory space on my phone, you know. So that's one way I've gotten around it.
You can copy a photo and paste it in your like to post.
Yeah, you can just copy it and paste it.
Wow, like you don't even have to save it.
Like you don't even have to save it on your computer. And so that's why,
Wow.
yeah. And so I'll have several tabs open. Like I'll have like yours, Jacqueline, I'll have yours open as inspiration, you know, to kind of like inspire a post, you know, that I either copy there or just take a picture from yours or Danielle's and from the Girl Gang group. So,
Wow.
And then just schedule the posts.
Mind
that.
blown.
Oh, I had to find a better way, and so far that's working for me.
So I don't work from my computer. I am computer illiterate. I work from everything from my phone because but you have a job where you work on your computer all the time. So you're like fast on the computer. I am like, not.
I'm the same. Jacqueline.
like I am phone only. Like when I use the computer, it's like, I don't know, it's for only certain particular things. It's not very often.
Yeah. If I can get doing it on my phone, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's me too. But like, I think that's part of it. Like Apple users, we're kind of like that.
Yeah. True.
So, okay, cool. So scheduling posts, making sure to use older inventory. If you didn't watch Danielle's thing, it was really informative. Did any of you watch the lights on from yesterday on how to size people?
No, I signed on at whatever time it was. and
I
so
put
that-
it in the Boss Babe, so you can rewatch it whenever you have a chance. It was really, really good info. When you watch it, like get a note paper and a pen and take notes, like body type, what to recommend, body type, what to recommend. And then I have a graphic I will put in the chat too, as a good cheat sheet as well.
Great.
But that was one of the best lights on I'd ever seen. It was really good.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
that note, I don't want to add like more work to your plate if you can't, if it's not something that you can fit in, but I used Google Docs to make a styling questionnaire, and I have it linked in my like Linktree thing,
Uh-huh.
so you guys can copy mine or you can make your own, whatever you want. But I basically like made that, and then I tell people to go to it, especially on my Instagram stories, which is where I get most of my new customers. And so they have to answer questions like, what kind of outfits do you like? What kind of things do you need more of in your closet? What colors or prints do you want to stay away from? What parts of your body do you want to show off? What do you want to conceal? Like those kind of questions. And then I
Wow.
use that to send them photos from the website of things that are in stock that I think they will like, and try and curate an outfit and or outfits for them. If you have time to do that, when I made mine, it took me a better part of a day. So I'm not saying it's good, but I also am like computer illiterate. So like that might be part of it. So just saying like that has helped me a lot in getting new customers that are basically strangers off of Instagram. And I just put that in my Linktree on my Instagram. Okay, stock photos. Stock photos when we have brand new outfits or brand new items releasing, or that we're talking about the releases for the next day, totally fine. Other than that, like try really hard, especially if it's something that's been re-released, to post actual pictures of regular people, not the models. I think it does so much better, and try and find people that are like of different body shapes. It makes a big difference. Like a lot of the people who reach out to me and say that they, like the content in my group or whatever, it's because, and this is for my VIP page, I don't do this on my Instagram, but on my VIP page, they really they feel more comfortable. Like these clothes are going to look good on me because they look good on that girl, that kind of thing. So don't forget to utilize that. And this is I don't want to make anyone feel bad if you guys are doing this, but I don't think it's a good idea to put stock photos on your Instagram page at all, ever. Like, and your story's fine, but not on your feed. Like that is you, that is a representation of you and like your brand and your person. You are not Closet Candy. They can go to Closet Candy and see those stock photos, right? Like you want to be making your Instagram feed, like it's just Instagram. I'm not talking about like in your VIP group or in your stories, but on your feed, don't make videos of the stock photos. Like it's doing you a disservice. People are going to see that and they're going to think commercial. Like they're going to think an ad, right? It's going to look too perfect, if that makes sense. So just food for thought. Like I would keep those stories.
Oh, like those videos that people put in the chat.
Yeah, those stories, fine. You can do that in stories. These are new releases for tomorrow. But on your like feed on your Instagram, try and keep that pictures of like, it doesn't have to be just of you, like, like just more like lifestyle photos, that sort of thing. Just don't do stock photos on your Instagram feed. It's not a good look. I don't mean to be rude or mean or anything, but it's
I
just
know I did it on a
not getting
reel.
you customers.
Yeah, I did it on a reel like when I first started, I think.
But
But
I
that
think,
wasn't like on my feed,
yeah, and if you do like the what I bought versus what I got, like that's cool. But like people don't want to see like just models on your thing, right? They want to see that it's you. They want to see you doing
Right.
you. You can post pictures along with yourself, but like
But
post
not your main picture.
Yeah, like your
exactly. Yeah. It just doesn't look, it looks artificial,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a main
It's
picture.
hard to people when it's just all stock photos.
Right. Because then
Yeah.
you're like, who are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, who's the face behind this? Right. So, okay, that's kind of all I have. Oh, and I booked the hotel. Did you guys
I
get
think
your,
We're gonna do the same one, I think, as you.
yeah.
it was the least expensive. The hotels are so pricey. Everything's so pricey right now. It's crazy.
Heck expensive. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
But it's okay. So excited. We can't wait.
It'll be fun. I know before you hopped on, I was telling Dee Dee, y'all are gonna get to meet Chris. You're
Yeah.
gonna see like how down to earth she really is. She's really a really sweet person.
Oh, that I don't know if it was her or somebody posted in one of the groups, or maybe it was on Closet Candy. I can't remember, but it was yesterday or last night. A bunch of photos from like one of the other like Made to Shine events. Is that something we would like? Is that what we're looking forward to? Is something like that, or is it gonna be different?
It's going to be different. So that one last year was everyone was invited. There ended up being like 700 of us there.
Yeah.
It was our first one ever. And we like had the whole like resort to ourselves. Like it was really cool. Like we had a huge party and it was 3 days long. So this is different. This is like a little mini sesh and it's going to be more intimate. So it sounds like she's going to be doing like Dallas is like the central location. She's going to do an East Coast and a West Coast. So it's a way for us to have kind of just a more intimate setting where we get to learn things. I don't want to say one-on-one, but just more in a smaller setting. So we're going to get to talk to some of the, higher up people or whatever a little bit more. And then it sounds like at the end, we're going to get to do reels and stuff together. And they want to do like outfit changes. They want us to do outfit changes so that we like take photos and stuff with other people. So it's going to be different, but I think it's going to be a little bit more special.
Yeah.
But not everyone is going to be there.
How
So
do you know?
that's cool on West Coast. They're gonna have another one.
She said that they want to, they haven't planned it. They haven't like set a date or a place or anything like that yet.
West Coast is the best coast.
Central.
That will be cool. So like we posted today videos. Well, I did, and I tagged Jen. And she's like, I can't believe you posted the bloopers, but
That's the best
But-
part.
yeah, like we can keep posting those. I'm just going to save that and keep posting it every like Tuesday, Wednesday or whatever,
Mhm.
like so that way people, if they miss the Dallas one, hopefully they'll want to join and they can make the West Coast one.
Yeah,
That's
if they have one near y'all, that what?
Do you know how many people are going to the Dallas one?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot, to be honest with you. Like I looked at there's like a post in VIP and everybody is like, a lot of people were saying no. There's like 400 comments on it, but a lot of people were like, I can't come. So I didn't go through and count, but I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be that many.
That's okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like
We get more.
we get to learn more. We get more like intimate time with them. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
guys know who Jen Shelton is? Do you follow her yet?
Yeah.
No.
So she's the black model in some of the photos.
Ooh, I
she's
want to do tons of videos with her. I like her.
in Houston. So she's based in Houston. She's such a sweet person. Oh my gosh. I like literally fangirled when I met her in August. I was just like, I don't even know what to say. Like, you're so amazing.
I
So silly, huh?
love her skin color.
She's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So
gorgeous.
pretty. It's like a magazine,
Mhm.
beautiful. I always love them.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Unfortunately,
The
Danielle
pink
can't come. She's going to be on a business trip. It would have been exciting for you guys to meet her. I think she's gonna go to the East Coast one because she's from New York, so most of her team is in New York.
Oh, Danielle's from New York.
Mhm.
Is
York?
she living in New York?
She lives in Arizona now, but she didn't move to Arizona till 2019, I think.
I can tell her accent. She has
Yeah.
an accent.
She's an
Like,
Italian New Yorker.
Yeah, my sister-in-law's from New York, and that's probably why I like Danielle.
Hmm.
They're just like, yeah.
Like, woo woo. Yeah, she's cool.
Um,
All right, well, do you guys want to talk about anything else on the next meeting? You wanna come say hi? You guys wanna meet my son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
Hi, guys.
Hi, son.
Huh? Look at that
Nice.
hair.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah. Thank you.
Dang, boy. You're probably fighting off all the girls.
I know, Mr. GQ model.
I know, he's so cute.
He really
He's
is
so
a handsome boy.
tall.
Yeah, he's like, what are you, 6'3", 6'2"?
Oh my God.
Does he play
What-
sports?
He used to play basketball and track, but he's over it.
Is he?
That's
it-
cool.
He's not in high school still, right?
He's the senior this year.
Holy crap! He's like an old man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Combo-
Nice. So he's applying for colleges, huh?
He's gonna do real estate school.
Oh, good for him. That's
Ooh,
awesome.
He's my
yeah.
little entrepreneur, like his mama.
Oh,
Come on. Yep. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
nice.
No, I was actually telling Dee Dee, I think we were talking about it this morning, how I know you guys are like pretty gung ho on doing VIP groups and stuff, but I know for how I am and how I learn and how I function is that I have to like do a couple things at once and then check those off and then I can get to the next stuff. But because I get overwhelmed really easily. We've talked about that, me and Jacqueline have, but I'm like, if I do too much, it will throw me off and then I won't get it done. I won't get anything done. So
Yeah.
for the VIP, is it okay if I like once I start getting or anybody starts getting like a more sufficient group of buyers, then start the VIP, or do you suggest to get it like just do it now and just add people? Because technically I don't really have any like consistent customers that are like buying from me every week or month or whatever. I mean, I'm brand new, but you know what I mean?
You have a ton of sales. You have
But,
a
like,
lot of sales.
But like they're not, they're all scattered, you know, like it's
Yeah.
not like 2 or 3 good people. It's like it's one here that's like just bought a shit ton, or like one here that, you know, like they're not like residuals of customers yet.
So okay, so all I can speak to is what worked for me. And
Yeah.
I started with the VIP group and I still to this day, like that's where like 90% of my sales come from. But that's me. So you don't
Yeah.
have to use the VIP group. The reason I like it is because I like the intimacy of it. I like the privacy. I feel so much more comfortable going live in my VIP group than anywhere else. But that's just me. So if you don't have, you can run your business however you want. But I will say, like, as far as like the customers who've bought stuff, when you reach back out to them and ask them how they liked it, and of course, if they do, they're going to buy from you again. They have to
Right.
keep seeing the stuff. So where are you going to show that to them?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Like-
I noticed that I was telling Dee Dee earlier this morning too, is that like I'm posting on my group chat or my group, whatever, but I don't feel like people see my customers don't see it until like way later or maybe even the next day. And then by the time that they see something that they like, it's all, you know, sold out. And I'm like,
So
why
have
is
you
thing getting generated?
have you started a VIP direct messenger chat with your customers?
No.
So try that. That's what I have, about 15 customers in there now. I started off with like 2. So you just, when people start buying like large amounts or multiple times from you, ask them if they want to go in this VIP chat. And I do mine in Facebook. And so every night because they're going to get those alerts like immediately as soon as you post in there. So I post the new releases. That's the very first place I post them. As soon as I see the new releases, I go there. And then we
Okay.
all talk about what we love. And then like we get all excited and talk about how our husbands are going to divorce us because we're going to spend all our money, like it's like a place where we all just like chat and talk. And then the next day, 10 minutes before the release, I have an alarm on my phone that goes off every single day at 10:50 a.m. I go in there and I say 10-minute reminder. So they know the stuff is coming. And so those are two things that I post every single, time we have new releases. And then I also, every once in a while, I drop gift cards in there. I'm like, first come, first serve. Who wants this $5? Yeah. Because I know they're the ones who are going to spend it.
And they're just customers that you put in your VIP, right? It's not like any other stylist or anything like that.
No. Yeah, no stylist. Like I just add, like in the beginning, I was kind of like, who do I add? And I just wanted to add everybody,
Yeah.
And so there was a bunch of people in there. I actually like kicked a bunch of people off like at some point because I had just people in there that weren't even buying. So
Right.
I don't want those people. I only want my customers who are buying like regularly. So if
Yeah.
someone spends $300 with you and then you find out they like the clothes a lot, they're going to buy again. So put them in that chat, even if they haven't bought twice yet. Now, when I get someone who buys from me, like, and this is a year later, right? When I get someone who buys from me 3 times in a, kind of close amount of time, that's when I invite them. And I tell them like, this is a very exclusive group. Like I give away free, gift cards and what have you. Like I'm inviting you to this. Like it's a really cool group. We all like there's people in the group that live in different states, have never met each other, and they're all friends now. It's because like we've created that. That's why I like the VIP thing. But that's what works for me. You don't have to do it. Just
No, I want to do it. I'm just trying to do it in the strategic way so I don't get overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff at the same
100%.
time.
Yeah. See, I did the opposite. I did the Facebook group and then didn't even mess with Instagram for like 4 or 5 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Successful. So whatever works for you, that's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. And you were already used to Instagram, so that works for you. So
Yeah.
what you could do is like use your Instagram, and the people who are always like commenting on your stories and interacting with you and liking your posts or whatever, those are the ones you should say like, hey, I have this VIP group where I have even more like fit videos and keep you up to date on the new releases. And that's how you could maybe grow that if you wanted.
And you don't put or do you put every video you put in your VIP chat, like your fit videos, do you put them on Instagram and Facebook, like on all your platforms, or do you?
Not at one time. On Instagram, I'm a lot more selective. I only do like maybe 3 fit videos at the most in a day. And then I don't even do that every day. So I try and always have one going through, but it doesn't always happen that way. But in my VIP group, I post everything. Like there's
So you
days I
just
post-
take from the CCB sizing and pop it in your group.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. We can do that, Jen.
Yeah.
I think in our hour we do every morning, we meet at 9 a.m. I think in our hour we'll just sit and talk and copy and paste and make our group.
Yeah.
And let's do that for 9 a.m.s every morning.
Jacqueline, I wish you could join us 9 a.m.
I want
That's
to. So Mondays are good for me. I can do a Monday 100%.
Yeah, join us whenever you want. Anybody
Okay.
can.
Yeah,
just-
anyone.
Yeah, let's do. Let me hop on Monday. Remind me. I'll put it in my phone, but still remind me.
No,
But I want to do Monday for sure. Otherwise, your 9 a.m. is my 11 a.m.
Yeah,
right? So I'm already at work.
Yeah. No, yeah, whenever you can, like it's, free for all.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and I love the clothes. Like I'm here for the party.
Aren't they so cute?
You
They're
know,
the best.
I
clothes.
come from I was a foster child. So I come from like a really broken like family and home. So I'm trying to make all new like lifestyle friends, right? So I'm here for the community because we all like beautiful things and like goals and business and like self-empowering, but my family is not like that, like at all. So it's nice we can align with everyone. So I'm in it totally for the community. And I know one day I'm going to start marking up on those sales.
So for me, the community is big too, because I don't have a family. I have my
Okay, so you
husband and
get
my
it.
son. So like for me, it's like, yeah, my family is my friends and this community, and I get a lot of, it fills me up is like from doing this,
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
So even if I'm not making sales, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, I know. I can see you. I see you, girl. You're posting,
yeah.
and your sales are good. Like I think a big part of it is just figuring out who those customers are. And I think when you start doing social selling, you realize how unsupportive your actual friends are.
And family.
As sad as that is, but
And-
it's like I get most of my business from people who barely know me.
Yeah. So
I agree. And
well,
also,
thank you for your time.
Jacqueline, Jessica, like I said, she's obviously buying like a shit ton, so we're good on that. But she is going, I think she's supposed to be moving in like less than a week. And so I haven't even like trying to give her any information yet because she's working on moving from California to Florida.
Oh
So,
wow. I
yeah.
tried to reach out to her a couple of times and she hasn't responded. So
Yeah,
She's,
she doesn't respond in our
Yeah.
group message either. So I think I think she just loves Jen like as a person and their
Mhm.
neighbors, and she's just like all
Yeah.
for the clothes.
yeah, the shopaholic. I love it. I'm like, go for it, girl. I love it.
And she's obsessed with Jen.
She looks so fire in all the clothes too. I'm like, dude, send me these pictures of you.
that
You look-
red dress on her, I was like, "Ooh, girl."
I know, I tried to repost it. I was like, hey, it doesn't let me repost. And it's
Her
private
pants-
page.
She got a bunch of pants. They're like literally like made for her. They look so good on her. I'm like, dude, what the hell? How do you know what size you're getting? Like she just like is coming up. She just knows her size and just gets, puts it on. Like I'm like, you look perfect in it.
Oh, it says less than a minute. I love you, ladies.
Okay, bye guys. Have a great night.
Okay.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, Jacqueline.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, bye.